What's up, guys? So today I'll be doing the comparison between the Stratic FL and the new Vanford that just came out. Um, I had the Vanford for about a month now, using it almost almost every day. Um, Basically night fishing though, and it's late fall, it's winter right now, and been testing these two while it's super duper cold, right? This one I had all year already, all season, been using it. So I have more time with this, less time with this, but I have a good understanding of what these reels are capable of and how they perform. Now, let me start off by saying price, okay? Now, this reel is very hard to get right now. Right now, they're running at $240 shipped. Okay, well, $230 shipped, but you got to pay tax, so it's about $240 for this reel. By the way, both of these reels are 2500 series. This reel right now, you could get it around 200 to 190, and in the used market, you could buy them for a lot cheaper, maybe 170, $160. Okay, so that's the price. So we're going to start off with the pros and cons of each reel. But we'll start with the Stratic first, since I had this longer. Alright, pros of the Stratic. Okay, let's push this away. It is smooth. Right out of the box, and right now it's still smooth. The tolerances are great. It's just an all-around beautiful, great reel that you could beat on, which, I beat on it. Now, and the people who know that about me fishing is that I'm not the safest person with my fishing equipment. Um, I'm I like to test my stuff out. Okay, basically what I'm saying is that I like to test the durability. Okay, this reel has done so much for me. It's caught me salmon, it's caught me walleye, it's caught me carp, it's caught me largemouth, everything. Basically everything, okay? I fish it, even use this for bluegill too. Okay. Now that's the pro. Now this reel doesn't really have a lot of cons at all. Okay. Now the only cons that I could think of are that the drag system in the cold sucks because it's kind of inconsistent. I believe it's because it's the felt washers and the grease that are in it. It's kind of inconsistent. Sometimes it'll become really tight. Sometimes it'll become really loose, even if it's on the same setting. Okay, so that's the inconsistency of that. But on a warm day, normal, like if it's like 50 degrees up, the reel drag is great. It does what it needs to do. Now, for the body, this is a heavy reel. It's a heavy reel. It's 7.9 ounces. So this is a full metal frame body reel, right? But that's why it's so durable. It's durable, and if you're not worried about weight, this reel is the way to go, especially for the price that you could buy it for now. It might even get lower, who knows? But people think this is the way to go. Honestly, I still believe this reel is the way to go for right now. Now, also one thing, since it's a metal body frame, fishing in the cold is extremely cold. This reel handle is super duper cold on super cold days. Reason why is because, well, it's just metal. You're holding metal while in the cold. It's just cold. Other than that, Those are the only cons I could think of, really, for this reel. I've used it in the rain and everything, and oh, just like that, I abuse my reels. Okay, so just like that, this reel is still amazing. Now, let's start with the Vanford. Let's start with the Pro on this reel. Okay, pros. This is basically the FL. Okay, it does have a different gear inside. So mostly there's a lot of things of this reel that is used from the FL, but it's a lot of things that are different. So they don't use the same part numbers, so more likely they're all different. Okay. Now, this reel is a great reel, but I do not believe, it's just my opinion, I don't think this is an upgrade from the CI4 Plus. Okay? Just tell you that right off the bat. The tolerance of this reel is not that great. You can hear that handle move because of that gear is actually moving back and forth. And oh my god, you can hear my niece. Funny as hell. Anyways, so yeah, what the hell? I was supposed to start with pros. But anyways, pros. This is a super light reel. Okay, guys. It basically is an FL long spool. But it is a different frame. This is a carbon frame. You could tell that it's not exactly the same design frame also as the FL. It's a little bit different. I guess it's just had to be how... What the hell? My niece is singing hello. Anyways. So it's not the same frame. People think that is the same frame, but just built as a carbon version, but it's not. You could tell by the actual design, it's not the same frame. Now, this reel is super easy to reel, right? It's like no effort, okay? That's one great thing about it, okay? That's pretty much it. It's lightweight, and it's lightweight. That's it. Nothing else about it. It really intrigues me because everything that this does is in the FL. It's just lighter, okay? Now, for the cons though, disadvantages is that it is lightweight. You can hear that the tolerances aren't there. You can feel that. I'm not saying this feels cheap, which I know it's not cheap, and it's a great reel, and they're using quality parts, but I don't feel that like this is going to be as durable as this, especially bank fishing. You know, people are more careful with their stuff, but if you're not a careful guy, this reel could get damaged pretty good. It states that on the box, specs on the box, that this could hold up to 20 pounds of drag. Honestly, I don't think this could hold up to 20 pounds of drag. That's like saltwater fishing, okay? I would like to try that one day, but I plan on returning this. So I can't do it with this one. Okay? On the FL though, honestly, I think this could hold 20 pounds of drag easy. But this reel, it's lightweight. That's the only advantage about this reel. And honestly, for the price, if you could find this reel for like 170, I feel like this reel is not even worth it. Okay? On used market, you can find this for like 170, 180. Dude, that's a lot of That's a lot of money, like 60 bucks you're saving, okay? If it's 170, you're getting 60 bucks, okay? That's a lot of money. So, honestly, if you are really, really looking for a lightweight reel, that's all you're looking for, and lightweight inertia, this is it, but that's the only benefit you'll get from it. Honestly, because I fished with both of them. The drag does the same thing in the cold. I feel no difference in it catching a fish. It is a little bit lighter weight, but it doesn't make it to where it's effortless catching the fish. Okay. It's a great reel, but it's not the reel I wanted it to be, I guess you could say. If I had the money though, I would probably go if I wanted a lightweight reel, I'd probably go with the CI4 Plus. Dead honest truth. This isn't an upgrade. If you get CI4 Plus used in the market for what they run for, like 150 to like 170, also 180, I'd rather get that. Okay, honest truth. Doesn't mean this isn't a bad reel. This isn't a bad reel, but it's just it's a hype. That's all I'm saying. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna get a lot of flame for that shit, but that's just my honest opinion. I had both. I'd rather take this. If you're on a budget, CI4 Plus. That's it. Okay. I will say though, the drag sounds a lot better in this. Something up with the spool itself. It's lighter weight. This spool itself is pretty heavy, so I think that's why it sounds like that. Even spooled up, it sounds like this. It's a more defined click, and I actually like that. But other than that, guys, tolerance on this reel isn't that great, honestly. It does spool management very, very well. Same thing with the FL though. Line lay is great on both reels. So that's it, really. Oh, and another thing. If you have a rod that is pre-built already and you can't get away with, okay, so there's heavy and light, okay? If you have a rod that's pre-built already, like say for, let's just use an NRX for example, right? Lightweight rod, you want a lightweight reel, this is the way to go. But sometimes you need a heavier reel to balance the rod. Make it more tip heavy or make it balance exactly right in the middle where you're holding, so the pivot point is exactly right in the middle. That's where you'll go ahead and get a heavier reel or a lighter reel. Okay, guys? It just depends on what the rod is for you to balance your rod and reel combo. So for me, I choose this any day of the week. Reason why is because I build my rods now. So I could balance my rod to this reel anywhere I wanted it. As long as I have this reel, I could balance my rod exactly with the Stratic FL. So that plays a role also if you want to balance your rods. Sometimes you do need a lighter reel just to balance out the rod. For me, it doesn't matter. I build my rods. So, yeah. So, for conclusion, it's on you guys. I would say test both reels. Try to get your hands on both of these reels. If you don't like one or the other, just return it. Okay? Of course, just don't beat the hell out of it. Just spend a week with one of these reels. Do a comparison yourself and see what you like. Everybody has their own opinion. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's all preference. That's the great thing about fishing itself. Fishing in its whole lifetime is all about preference. What works for you, and that's it. It's your money. Choose what you want. But for me, my money goes to the Stratic FL. Try it. You won't be disappointed. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. If you guys like the video, smash that like. If you don't, whatever, just like it. I don't care. Remember, it's just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Alright, well, see you guys. Peace out.